Hey guys, I'm Anonymous Gaming here with another Fortnite video, and as you can see I'm testing out Wukong. So as you can see he's obviously a soldier and he's mythic. I have him power 130, 5-star, so level 50. His health is 191,820, shield is 75,018. His abilities are Frag Grenade, Shockwave, and War Cry, and his quote is "It's good to be king." So yeah. And frag grenades cost is 30 energy, and 1 ammo frag grenades. Ammo regen time 25 seconds. Throw grenade, which deals 59,597.3 energy damage and is 0.5 tile radius. Health regenerate 4,804. Shield. Oh wait, I already said that. I'm pretty sure. Shield regenerate 18,726. Shield regen delay 8. Hero ability damage 10.6, hero healing modifier 10.65, run speed 410, sprint speed 550, shockwaves cost is 30 energy, cooldown 25 seconds, and its description is slam a grenade into the ground, knocking back and dealing 59,018.7 energy damage to nearby enemies. Then we have the ability War Cry. So yeah, I was kind of speaking through this really fast, but I'm doing a voiceover to this, so like I gave myself extra time just in case I talked at a slower speed or something. So yeah, that's what's going on here. Okay, there it goes. And so it says the ability is called War Cry and the cost is 40 energy, cooldown 90 seconds. Shout an inspiring war cry, granting nearby allies plus 45% weapon damage, plus 30% fire rate, and plus 20% melee attack speed for 12 seconds. So if you need it to be paused, you can just pause it and read that stuff. So standard perk, explosive rounds every 6 ranged weapon, elimination, trigger an explosion which deals, well, I can hardly read that. I think it says 37 base damage and a 1 tile radius. Passive bonus granted if his hero is slotted in a hero loadout. Commander perk, explosive rounds, which is pretty much the same thing except for like if you have him as your commander, so it's better. So yeah, the numbers are different. I don't think I need to read that. So 111 base damage and a 1 tile radius and every 6 ranged weapon eliminations like the first one, and replaces the standard perk if this hero is slotted as the commander. Class perks, I think that says suppressive fire, consecutive shots against the same target deal an additional 3% damage up to 5 stacks, I think it says. Bonus lost on target switch, I think it says. Stay frosty. After 3 eliminations, increases ranged weapon damage by 10% and weapon stability by 35% for 7 seconds. Additional eliminations refresh duration. Okay, so again, if you need to read this and I'm going too fast, probably just pause it at those parts of the video and you can see that. And I have a lot to talk about in the later parts of the videos.
Look into the llama.
But I can't talk about it right now or I'll end up skipping over the descriptions and stuff. So yeah, I went ahead and decided to buy Cottontail Eagle Eye because I probably wouldn't end up using Cottontail Eagle Eye. Maybe I would eventually to test it on a video. But I really just want to collect her because I like to collect every hero and schematic and stuff that I can. Just to say I have it, I guess. Because I'm a person that's I guess you could say overachiever when it comes to video games, so I'm the achiever type of gamer, so I like to get as much done in a game as I can. So yeah, Wukong has a thing that makes it to where you get 2 extra Mantis leaps for a ninja. So if you have Wukong and you can choose his team perk bonus, you just have to have, I think it was, well, we'll just see in a little bit. Alright, there it is. I think it says Soaring Mantis, sleep allows 2 additional jumps, requires 3 ninjas. So yeah, that's my active for Dire. I mostly play Dire. So I added the energy damage grenade team perk for this because I really like that, and I would probably die a lot without it. So yeah. Oh, and something really interesting happened. So while I was doing a storm shield, like after, well, actually, I think it was before I recorded this video. So I was doing a storm shield with my friend Pikachu Pizza, and he forgot that he had a pizza in the oven, and he told his brother to watch after. He had told his brother to watch after it, and his brother got distracted playing Fortnite on the Nintendo Switch and didn't notice, and there was smoke. And the smoke detector almost caught a fire alarm for some reason, but the smoke detector was going off, and I could hear him in the background hitting it with a flip-flop, and then his mom was yelling, and then, yeah, there was a lot of yelling, and then like a minute later, it got quiet, then like a minute later, I heard fire department open up, and so, yeah. Fire department came. I thought he was dead because he wasn't saying anything. Then everything went to normal. So, yeah. I don't get why all soldiers that I played at least have that there in the loading screen. Or not the loading screen, but the launch screen. Holding a going commando minigun. Like, why would they hold it why would he hold it if he doesn't have that ability? Like, I never understood that, but okay, whatever. Anyways, I picked a Power 128 to build the radar grid mission for this, and I put it on private because I wanted to show the abilities without interruptions from other people maybe coming in and help me kill the enemies. Plus, I wanted to solo this mission. I mean, yes, this is a build the radar grid, so it is easy to solo. Well, at least it is, I guess, for most people. If you can't solo in the other missions, build the radar grid is like the easiest. So as long as you have materials and you use your time wisely, then you should be good. But yeah, I chose this mission because I actually wanted to get rewards from this, and I don't have my traps upgraded the right way to solo other missions yet, so.
The further we travel,
but I plan on doing that later on.
But I have a solution.
So,
Time to boost our
yeah.
You have 20
I just went around the map, building the radar grids really quickly, and then I tested out the abilities. So all 3 abilities, the shockwave, the grenades, and the war cry. And some people watching this may think, hey, why would you want to do a video of testing the Nova Launcher and the Obliterator and the Dragonfire shotgun when you use them in this video? Well, yes, that is true. I did use them in this video to, test out the effect of war cry on them. Plus to, not die, because my hover turrets and abilities and stuff can only do so much, and I was actually trying to complete this mission. But yeah, I didn't even show the stats of these weapons in this video. So when I plan on actually going and doing a video where I test these weapons, I'm going to show off the perks and stuff that I put on them, and the stats and everything like that. Plus, there's a lot more you can do with those weapons than I showed in this video. Plus, I plan on doing trick shots with the snipers, so that's what I plan on doing with the Obliterator. Unfortunately, fortunately and unfortunately, I hit some trick shots in a match with the Obliterator, but I could not record them because I was streaming. Yeah, as you see there was like a cut in like the time. There was like a little time jump. That's because I can only record 10 minutes at a time using the capturing thing on Xbox One. So yeah. And I hate this happening when I try to build that part of the tower. It happens like every time with a radar tower for some reason. But yeah, there's 3 10-minute captures put together. And there's some time jumps. But yeah, that's just how it goes. So anyways, I had my friend Nick over, and he said that his mom might plan on moving back to Shelbyville eventually. So that means that, according to him, that means that he could be moving back. So in case you didn't remember from my previous videos, Nick is Nightwolf1478. And unfortunately, he's not gotten Wi-Fi yet, but hopefully he does so that I can play with him and maybe he can be in one of my videos since he has Fortnite Save the World. Anyways, well, the building the radar towers part is kind of boring in this video. Well, it's not too boring. The parts that I find boring watching this while doing the voiceover are the parts where I just run around the map trying to get to the next part. And now looking back at this, I'm thinking, why didn't I just get on my hoverboard?
Here we go. You know what to do.
I don't know. I probably didn't get on it because I was afraid I would get knocked off immediately, and I was probably thinking, what's the point? Doing a power 128 build the radar grid is like really hard when there's death burst. So I'm glad that this time, on the second attempt of this video, that there was not death burst. But I did have to deal with these mist monsters, and this freaked me out. I ended up using both hover turrets. And at some point in the video, I'm pretty sure I die at least like twice, maybe. Can't remember. I know I'm kind of spoiling parts of my own video, but I'm running out of stuff to say. And, well, my words about what happens in the video isn't as, entertaining as watching the actual video. Or, I mean, they aren't entertaining as watching the actual video. Please excuse my bad grammar at times. On my end, the video's lagging. So I hope the video, when it actually gets uploaded to YouTube, doesn't lag. For some reason, it seems kind of slow editing this compared to my other edits. The only way I build fast when I'm playing is Dire. But yeah, this video is kind of boring, and I would say that overall, Wukong, he is a good hero, but for certain purposes. It depends on what you're using him for.
Not possible.
It all depends on what you're using him for, and what type of player you are, what game style you have, like how you like to play the game. It depends on what you prefer. I like the grenades. I mean, they're not too good. I prefer Shockwave. Shockwave is like my favorite soldier ability, and I would like it better if instead of Warcry, if Wukong had Going Commando, because I prefer Going Commando. But his Warcry can help you out in different situations. Like, for example, say you have a blaster coming after you, or a taker, and you have a really fast assault rifle, and use Warcry. Well, your chances of survival have just increased there. But yeah, I do like going commando, but it also gets annoying sometimes because it seems to run out too quickly. And when you going out to one enemy and you're like and you're not expecting it to be killed so fast by going commando, and then it gets killed really fast, you're like, oh wow. Well, I guess that's a waste of the other parts of the ability. If only you could, like, if you didn't have to fire it all out at once, if you didn't have a time limit, if it had like a certain amount of bullets that you could fire, just like the Rosie for the constructor. Yeah, that's one thing right there about using something other than a ninja, is that you can't use the Manta Sleep to jump up there and build the extra parts. That's what I usually do when I'm playing Dire. I usually like to pick a ninja and build the radar grid. I don't like to play a soldier when I'm doing build the radar grid missions. So that was kind of annoying to me. But hey, at least this time in the second attempt of the video, I focused on the radar towers first instead of the abilities, so that I actually completed the mission. The last time I tried this video, what had happened was there was exploding death bursts, so I had died so many times, and I ended up failing because I had finished building the radar tower after the mission had already ended. So yeah, that's unfortunate for me. Yeah, my mouth's getting dry because I'm talking a lot and very fast. I hope I'm not talking too fast, because if I talk too fast, sometimes I stutter. Oh, and if you notice, in Forest Zones, the old Fortnite Save the World home base music is playing, and it brings back nostalgia to me, like yeah, it just brings back a lot of nostalgia to me. And I was hoping they add it back and not get rid of the new music, because I actually enjoy it too, but make it to where you can switch between musics. And I know the remix was added to Battle Royale. There was a remix added to Battle Royale, but come on, like, is this the best you can do, Epic? Give us in a Forest Zone, the zone that a lot of people, including me, don't like to play. I'm like, yeah, I do enjoy the music, but I mean, come on, like, in a Forest Zone. I mean, Forest Zones aren't that bad, but sometimes they are. It's hard to see and move around sometimes, especially with the hoverboard. And Bee Husk are an annoying force. So yeah, by the way, just to clarify, that hemlock that I was using in the video wasn't mine. It was given to me by Charged Chimp because I gave him like bacon and planks and stuff. So yeah. But I just pulled it out so that I could show you all how good Warcry can be in a situation when you're faced with mist monsters. Also, Shockwave can be used to move out of the way of charging mist monsters. So like that includes smashers and takers, obviously. And there I was trying to do some battle royale tactics, and it didn't work out as well as I planned because the Husk had healing death burst. So yeah, as you may have noticed, during certain parts of the video, I like pause and like stop moving. That's because I was checking how much time I had left for each segment. That's why I was checking it. So yeah, we've almost hit the 20-minute mark, and I'm already running out of stuff to say. So yeah, there I test the grenades. Whoa, Power 140 Husk. Did you all know, well, you probably might have already known if you had played a Power Level 128 4-player mission, but in a Power Level 128 4-player mission, the Husk are Power Level 174. So you pretty much, by yourself, get instant killed by a Taker or Blaster, whatever, Mist Monster. So there was a group of me and like 3 other Power Level 131s using 130s, legendary rolls, and with traps, weapons and traps, and fully upgrading our structures, and we still could not complete the mission. We did a fight category 4 Power 128 4-player mission, and we failed within like, I think maybe like 5 or 6 more minutes left of the mission. So yeah, I was thinking, you know what, it's usually easier when we try the second attempt, because I saw a YouTube video a long time ago, I think it was Sly Gumby doing the Cheese the Atlas thing, where you purposely let the mission fail once, and then the spawn points aren't as tough the second run around. So I was thinking, you know what? Even though we didn't fail purposely, the same thing probably applies. And before I could suggest starting a new temp, as soon as I put it in the chat, the rest of the people left. And I was like, okay, whatever. I guess I'll do something else, because I was going to make a video of me successfully completing my first Power Level 128 4-player mission. But that did not happen, unfortunately. But me and my friend Charge Chimp are figuring out ways to possibly beat it. We had a theory. Well, not really so much a theory, more like an idea. We had an idea that we could play the Power 128 4-player missions like we did Fortnite with the floor launchers everywhere and build like that, and that we could possibly beat it like that. So we should try that sometimes, but we're still recovering from the lost mats. Well, actually I am, because he wasn't in that mission, but I was in that mission that I failed. So yeah, I don't get the deal with Epic being like, okay, we counted by 6s after Plankerton starts, so we went from 28 from there, starting in Plankerton, and counted by 6s. So for example, 70, 76, 82, 88, 94, and then 100. But no, after that it goes 108, 116, 124, 126, 128. So counting by 6s, then by 8s, then by 2s. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, I get it's a start. I feel like it was something that was quickly thrown in together by Epic. I'm not trash talking the game because I really enjoy the game. I'm like, okay, if some people want that, then good for them. But I mean, I'm not really exactly OCD. Like, it's not the end of the world for me. Like, it doesn't freak me out or make me panic if I see something that's not organized. Like, I can deal with it, it's fine, I don't really care too much, but I would prefer for it to be organized. Because, to me, it looks more professional if you organize it more. And that's great for something to look more professional, because it's like, goes on the market better, it looks better on the market anyways. And I would like to see this game continue to succeed, because I really enjoy it and want to see more great updates from it. And I would hate for, like, Epic to mess up on stuff and then not people play less, because I've already had troubles getting people missions until they added this update. And that's kind of good, because now that you can get more 5 stars, I keep seeing a lot more 131s than I had ever seen before. I've never ever been in a game with all 131s before. Like, that's never happened to me before. Well, anyways, so more 5 stars, but for some reason I've also been finding 4 stars in these missions, which I guess makes sense because you're still in Twine. But these missions have seemed ridiculously difficult. Like, how do you go from a 140 to a 174 power level husk jump? From 128 to 128 4-player. Like, I really don't understand exactly. But anyways, yeah, like I said, I died, I think, a couple times in this mission. Yeah, a couple times at least. Anyways, I would like to see this game succeed in every way possible, because I enjoy playing it. But yeah, normally I would go around and rescue the survivors, but I didn't have much time here. I was gonna build an extra radar tower because I was like, you know, why not? It would help towards progress towards the secret achievement, which isn't so secret anymore. The build 500,000 structures achievement, which is now also a challenge. which is why it's not so secret anymore. I mean, it still says secret achievement, but it technically isn't secret anymore. But yeah, unfortunately, I had to take care of the Smasher because I didn't want my builds to get destroyed. So I had this, I guess you could say, epic fight with a husk. No pun intended when saying epic. Epic Games. Epic. No pun intended again. Anyways.
2 minutes before I have to pull you out.
I fought the Smasher. And I won, by the way. Took me a while. Took me almost this whole time to kill it. But it was fun fighting a Smasher. To end the video off. And yeah. This video was kind of boring, kind of frustrating making it, and also fun. I had mixed feelings about this video, but I feel like it will be a very informing video. I know other YouTubers have probably made videos about testing out this hero. And yeah, but I just wanted to test it out myself in a video because, well, I just wanted to have fun testing it out. Because I don't play different heroes very often. I usually only play Dire. I just wanted to have some fun, you know. I know I kind of sped through the stats and didn't talk about them for very long. Because I didn't have much time. Because I had to keep this video under 30 minutes. Because in Upload Studio, I can't have a video that's over 30 minutes, even by the slightest part of a second. So, yeah. But if you have the hero, you can always go look over the stats yourself. So yeah, this hero is great if you enjoy Warcry and want help taking out the blasters and takers, because Warcry can save your life. And if you like using grenades, because grenades can help sometimes too. And Shockwave also helps you get out of the Mist Monster's way. So yeah, and I almost forgot to dance during this mission to show you the dialogue, but pretty much Wukong does the same dialogue as like a lot of the other soldiers, so it's nothing that special.
I intend to win this war. That's what all these guns are for. Boom!
So yeah, victory for me, yay. Decided not to skip through the loot chest to, you know, make the video longer. I know some people get frustrated and be like, oh, video longer, want more money, but actually, as I'm recording this video, I'm not, you know, monetized yet, but I hope to be in the future, so I'm just making the video this long, well, because I could have shortened parts and made it 25 minutes long, but I want it to be 30 minutes because to me, I just like the number 10, right? I like things to be in multiples of 10, end in 0. Some people might be thinking, are you sure you don't have OCD? Yes, I am sure. I can live without that stuff. I don't have too much problem with it. It's just a thing, like a tying up thing, I guess you could say. Like, I'm honestly fine if stuff is unorganized. It doesn't really bother me. I just want to make it look this good for videos. That's the only reason. I like stuff to be perfectly neat as possible when it comes to videos. But when it's not videos, well, heck, my bed is in a mess right now, and I plan on fixing that later. But yeah, that just goes to prove that I'm not as neat in real life as I am in video games. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. And I'm running out of things to say, but the video is almost over, obviously. If the people watching this video aren't blind, then you can see that the video's almost over. No offense to blind people. Blind people are awesome. Well, it's not great that they're blind, but yeah. This is a glitch, by the way. So yeah, bye. I ran out of stuff to say.